I quickly learned why more experienced devs warn you against trying to make a JRPG alone, especially as a newbie. So what's a fledgling indie dev to do? The answer, I hoped, was to seek out other creative minds. And that's when I discovered itch.io, a website dedicated to all things indie gaming. I was in awe. I felt like I had found Atlantis. Pixel artists, musicians, writers, programmers, all gathered here like pilgrims at a holy site, each one presenting their work like an offering to the spirit of creativity itself. It was here that I found the artists and musicians who would lend their talents to my cause. Some for free, some for a price, but all with my gratitude and respect. There was only one problem. Neverspring Chronicles didn't fit neatly into any one genre. It wasn't pure fantasy, it wasn't steampunk, it wasn't sci-fi. It had elements of all three, coated in a kind of neo-noir aesthetic.
Have you ever seen Krull?
No.
Yeah, you don't need to see Krull.
Without a full budget, I had to mix and match artists carefully, editing what I could to bring the world together. Sometimes I would fall in love with a piece of art, only to have to put it aside because it just wouldn't fit. I went through many iterations of each tile set, each character. If an image was too clean, I would downscale it to get that more grainy, pixelated SNES look. Sometimes this would even help to bring two different art styles closer together. I would try to map each zone in a way that either tricked the player's eye or led their gaze to look at something as a whole, rather than focus on one thing. It was far from perfect. And I'll be honest, the clashing art styles are still my biggest regret. Not because I didn't try, but because I wanted to honor the artist's work properly. But I couldn't let that stop me. I built the game in a way that I could easily reskin the graphics one day, if I ever got the chance. When I did the math, if I could sell 1,000 copies, I could afford to rework the visuals. So I would have to let the players decide if I deserved that chance. And that didn't bother me. Somehow, it felt right.